Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of The Death of Art. We're in the Bronx, in New York City, and we're at the Museum of the Bronx to see Jamel Shabazz. He is a street photographer. This is a retrospective of his work, which spans from 1980 to 2020. So let's see what we find.
Welcome to the Bronx Museum.
We here at The Death of Art have a strict and firm rule that we do not review photography shows. Basically, because they're boring. Of course, now we're breaking our own rule, and rules are meant to be broken. So I say, fuck it, let's have fun. This is a photograph of 42nd Street, probably in the 1980s. I recognize this whole scene. This is beautiful, and it does excite me because of the subject matter. Most of these theaters, if not all of them, are long gone. Here's a classic scene of some guy getting busted, he's handcuffed. The costumes, the scenery, 42nd Street is like Disneyland. This is an artifact of a different world, and that excites me. Yeah, this work documents a really vibrant time. It's photography, so it's flat. It's not the dimension that you find in real art just isn't there. But this is good work, and I'm grateful that he documented this time, because he was shooting things that other people wouldn't shoot. Now this is the New York City I grew up in. Look at the subway car. It's covered in graffiti. Every subway car on all the lines looked like that. Nowadays, you occasionally see a tag here or somewhere else, but it was a completely different world. Look at that.
The dog trying to steal the beef. In this one, they're trying to tell people it's dangerous. And look at this one. She just standing there, having their motorcycles.
This is an interesting little corner of the exhibit. Here we have 1/4-inch analog tape. I used to use this stuff when I was recording films. Old 35mm film, people still use this. Some crappy camera, I think I even had a crappier camera when I was a teenager. And I also used to drink this stuff. And again, I was a teenager, I don't know what I was thinking, but somehow or another I thought it was good. Oddly enough, Jamel Shabazz spent a good portion of his life as a corrections officer in Rikers Island. Rikers Island is our local prison, and it's one of the worst prisons in the country. These are some photographs of that period, mostly photos of his fellow employees and a couple of inmates here and there. All in all, Jamel Shabazz has a wonderful eye for content, or composition, subject matter, color. His black and whites are beautiful. So this is actually a good photography show, and the subject matter is exciting. It's street scenes from my hometown, and I love it. On the other hand, this is just a photography show, so I can't get really super excited over any of the photos. Furthermore, there's another big problem with this show. There is no bar. So we're gonna get the hell out of here and have a beer. Please like, please subscribe, and please ring the bell.